Okay, so we're going to remove the door panel to investigate what's going on with the door latch on this third door of a GMC 1500 pickup. Start off by removing the cover that covers the seatbelt mechanism. Next thing you want to do is remove the seatbelt upper pulley cover. And you just pop the top open and pull up on it, and it pulls up and around the post. Next thing you want to do is remove the waste bin and start at the back, pull up on it, then grab the front, pull it out, set it aside. Now take your Phillips screwdriver and remove the armrest door pull cover. A couple screws there and a clip at the back. So you may need a flat bladed screwdriver or a auto body pry tool, but most of the time you can just pop them right out by hand. Then you've got two Phillips screws behind the pull. You need to remove those. Set those aside. Okay, now we can remove the entire door panel. I like to start at the inside bottom corner, give it a tug, and it'll pop loose, and pop all the way around the side to the top. Then you've got two on either side of the upper pulley for the seatbelt. And those take a little bit of finagling sometimes. Pop that loose. Now the next thing to do is to maneuver the door panel over top of the seatbelt pulley. That can kind of, if you go slow, make sure you don't crack anything. Sometimes if you reposition the seatbelt holder, let's see, there we go, pull it out and around, and then just let it rest on the seatbelt, and have somebody or kind of hold it up out of your way there. Now you're ready to inspect the door. Okay. GMC third door fix, sticking. Pull the lever and it won't disengage. Seems like it won't disengage from the top. Pulled the panel apart. Check the rods coming off of the actual handle, and everything seems to be okay there. Inspected the rod going down to the door, the bottom latch. There you go. It seems to be fine. Disengaged it just for testing. Noticed that what was happening was the part here on the top latch isn't being disengaged when you pull the handle. So what has happened is a piece of plastic in that square notch there, or this piece of plastic, the bushing for the rod up here, has deteriorated, or a piece is broken out that won't pull that latch back down to disengage it. Now you can see if I take a screwdriver and push that down, all the way, let's see, it disengages. Re-engage it, pull on the handle, and nothing happens. I'm going to see if I can work a solution to get that to start working again. we've found the solution, and what we are doing is we're taking 2 channel locks or slip jaw pliers, and we're putting one set of pliers on the lower portion, the straight portion of the rod, and then the second set we're putting on the upper portion of the rod, or the crooked part there, and then we're wrenching the upper set up to increase that crook or shorten the length of that rod. And as you can see now, if I engage the latch and pull the handle, it disengages just about every time. Also threw a little bit of lubrication on the whole unit so that that actually engages completely, and now it disengages. So now what we're going to do is we're going to re-engage the lower arm so that it disengages the lower latch, and reassemble the door. Okay, so to reassemble the door, what we need to do is we need to look and see if any of our hangers actually stuck in the door. If they stuck in the door, the best thing to do is to pull them out with a pair of pliers and reattach them to the spot on the door panel that they came off of. And you just press them back on there. And we're going to do that for all of the ones that stayed in the door. Okay, so now that we've put all our clips back on the door itself, we need to slide the door around, or the panel around, I'm sorry, and slide the seat belt holder back through the, don't put it, hold on. Okay, back through the slot. Okay, and now we can line up all of your spots, and you start with the outside edge because it clips over the rubber mold, and you get it locked into place, and you start pressing your clips back in. Alright, and once those are pressed back in, put your 2 Phillips screws that go behind the door handle, put those in. Alright, now we can throw the door cushion or handle in, clip on the back, and 2 screws in the cup holder. Screw those in. Throw the bucket or the waste receptacle, whatever you want to call it, back in. Snap it in. Now need to snap in the cover for the passenger front side seat belt. Make sure your seat belts aren't kinked or twisted, and pop it back into place. And then we had to remove the cover over the seat belt upper part. Throw that back in. Kind of have to spread it out a little. Get it to slide over that post in the back. There we go. Make sure it's seated. Alright, and then we can just press it down over the top. And let's check the door. Now, with a second go at adjusting the rod inside, it opens nice and easy. Simple, easy pulls. Releases the top so that it opens.